the traditional non-disclosed location. This is Tanky, and we're back today with Control. Um, mm, where last we were in this very bleak and scary place. Um, this is what used to be the the bureau's the bureau's division of investigation, their investigation department. Now it's something a bit different. Something bad happened here that isn't 100% hiss related. And our job is to figure out what happened and what it has to do with Alan Wake. Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do, my job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. And I've heard some fucking stupid things. And they already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell, and so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension, see if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side.
Wow, this is actually good.
The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Uh-oh. That was scary and badass at the same time. Well, actually, there is something ordinary about her.
Agent Fisher, A6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best, but mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go. All right, that was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Oh, fuck.
Inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best.
Reminder: all employees are required to report
Wow,
their
why is
hours
Fat
at the
here
end
in
of
the
each month.
bathroom?
The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Wow.
Reminder: all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes
NASA Cooperation Review. Following the NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the Black Rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered from during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Redacted far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of Black Rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Redacted will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for most remotely monitoring and photographing of AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Okay. Black market. And compiling Signed by David Gleason, Special Investigator, by order of Remy Dennis, Chief Investigator. In a summary, a black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine art, altered, and paranatural materials, was raided in redacted Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. A. There is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. B. These criminals do not seem to be aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. C. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Refer to File 512-0221 for full report.
Lads in here have died standing up. Lighten them up. The air in here is getting bad. The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's not good for you. Headache, nausea, mold, depression. How can you tell when you are in? Helvetin homme. Eikö siitä saatana pääsä eroon? Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city. The old way. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Shadow. Examination of paranatural entities. The Shadow. Paranatural entity A010, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of 3 known types. Type A, localized manifestation of sentient redacted, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material, as well as exerting redacted over its own surroundings. Maybe darkness? Type B, shaded individuals. Human bodies redacted by the Shadow. These individuals become more aggressive, but do retain redacted of their previous selves. Echoes? Remnants? Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects. Similar to Type B, except inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals. See AWE 3.5, which may imply a shared link to a redacted intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive-defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of an redacted. Outbreak? Eagle Limited summary. A train event date 05/25/2015, Bloomington, Illinois. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of this event... That's too big to be the Blessed. Wait, is it? As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. Event response. The Bureau has been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested that an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a team on site was able to respond to the train accident within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigations sector for further studies.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood.
Maybe you shouldn't poke it with a stick then.
Light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all.
Don't
We are
poke it with a
opposing
stick.
forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom.
Okay, you
And
got
then
that
there
right.
are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well,
Spoilers, there were
perseverance is
fatalities.
the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. My own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are
Fuck, where'd the light go?
any significant light, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the I know
Okay, there it is.
Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. Whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps
Okay.
is Wake now secure in my lodge?
Investigations Operations Corridor. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum.
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Okay, maybe that plant doesn't want light shown on it.
Welcome back to the land of the living, little buddy.
Be-doo-be-doo. Nope, nothing. No ferns or whatever here. There we go. Are there plants here? There's number 3. Weapon forms. Construct surge. Okay.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Okay, so. There's the... Where are the cubes? Night Springs Screenplay, page 1. Note, the screenplay was found after Babiro acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episodes. It appears to have been written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script. Episode, Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan. Host, VO, it is only human nature to wish control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? Interiors, Secret Lab, Night. We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, "The Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Scientist, I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. Director, it's ready when I say it's ready. Doctor, Scientist, but beyond the portal, we have no control over it." Airborne Hiss Rangers. This subgroup of Hiss-corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate, similarly to the Hiss-elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane Bureau weaponry. This evolution, being so similar to the elevated, possibly indicates that the Hiss can share permutations through a type of network, or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact that this development in Hiss Rangers has only been observed in the investigation sector may indicate that an environmental factor is responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural element found only in that sector, or perhaps this is the natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory of development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. Refer to file redacted for full report. Okay. So, there's something up there.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas. Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a K, not an N, not
His
night,
voice sounds
like
weird.
nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given it such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart, and I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Sorry, man.
What? Am I actually supposed to be doing? and background. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in redacted Bright Falls, Washington, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purposes. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent redacted abilities that they may possess with the aim of shaping redacted to his own benefit. I think the darkness, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note, for more on the link between artists and their ability to redacted reality through artistic mediums, see File Redacted. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the redacted investigation, the Alan Wake investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released redacted months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. Vending machine procedure. I'm not going to read it because Stein. Where the fuck? Oh, I can actually just go up?
Shit.
No, I can't.
Now what? What is that? On elevator, time to go!
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate.
Fuck! 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 Can't even touch us. Right. I can use that.
Now you fucking work. Okay. I see how it is. I like it, personally.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of southern Texas.
Sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr.
Door appearance. An excursion into the Ocean Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. The doors featured a spiral-shaped marking, designation door similar to redacted. Similar to the other doors, it is locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE, referred to AWE 35 for details, and the former wife of missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian and prime candidate, and contacted Agent Sean Dempsey of the Investigations Sector using the phone number given to her in 2010 in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. The call resulted in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. For a full transcript, refer to file redacted on redacted 2017. The excursion into the Ocean View Motel occurred later that same day. In conclusion, determining whether this was a basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to AWE 35 is paramount. And she should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself, to confirm if any other changes occur. Vending machine procedures. None known, and testing and investigation sectors currently ongoing. A vending machine, its front covered in a faux wood panel, coin-operated, and buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise. Oh, that's ominous. In its row of internal trays, internal testing suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living redacted have consistently failed. Creature, maybe? The item was discovered in a nursing home in Redacted, Alberta, after a resident named Muriel redacted and called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposefully stocking the machine with distinctive foods and objects as a way to raise resident spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged the story while confiscating the item.
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't want to brag. Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to... know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
of course,
just gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She had a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has the key to my apartment and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. So I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria
Alfred a dog or a cat?
for Alfred's. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit arrangement. All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very strong, really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... you know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place. Didn't like me getting in her way, scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that
That's
language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate people, or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just, you know, hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I got to, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Oh, you can't jump on an elevator? Oh, we're going up. Was not expecting that, honestly. Wow, I didn't want someone getting in or out. I know. Okay. Wow, I think they were just going. Oh, wow. Fuck. There's something behind here in some, like... there's a... That's not a thing I can get to yet, so... I guess I unlock that shortcut later. Fuck. Going to be some sort of something somewhere. New mission, Shoom. Find and interact with the arcade machine altered item. Case files. Arcade cabinet procedures. A distance of 10 feet between the items suppresses fair effect. Effect only triggers on physical contact. Arcade items are a pair of arcade game cabinets originally designed for the games Shoom and Shoom 2, Kongar's Revenge. The games were manufactured by Bonko Entertainment, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan in the late 80s, early 90s, no other Shoom cabinets have been found by AR investigators. When touching one of the items while stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported into a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. how would we tell the difference? Events from their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state, as proven by EEG studies on users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain and motor function. That's broken now. Oh, control point. Where am I going? Someplace very bad, at least. One of those fucking things, the invisible bastards. Oh, another turntable.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time and then we're done playing with you. Understand?
Jelly.
Where are you from?
Jumbo Grand. Up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing, boy. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about. Wind and Windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell? Was there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that? They're gonna cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
We're gonna try this one more time, and then we're done playing.
Okay. Where? Where the fuck are you? Okay, it got me a light source. It was immediately useful. There's Director Trench, I believe. There's some friends waiting to greet me.
Okay, I'm just going to freestyle a bit. My mother always said, never talk to strangers.
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with the Hiss corruption. Wake did call him the third thing.
What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend? Strange. Strange like the noises you hear at night when there is no light.
Langston, what are you talking about?
Fight. Strange like a rubber duck that follows you around, makes you drop your coffee every time that it quacks because the noise scares you. Then you have to clean up the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack.
How long is this?
Okay, I'm just going to freestyle.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
A chain letter. I remember these. Mom used to say they were evil. Better do what it says. You know, just in case. There must be a photocopier around here.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Shaded Hartman. Compiled by Ezra Cruz by order of William Kirkland. Dr. Hartman is the first Type 2 shaded individual to be examined alive by the Bureau, and has proven to be a valuable asset for our understanding of A010, aka the Shadow. Like all shaded individuals, the specimen is constantly shielded by or produces a redacted of darkness that makes a visual observation difficult. This redacted also protects the specimen from harm. During testing, non-lethal ballistics proved ineffective against it. The specimen used words and phrases that seemed to originate from its previous life as a therapist. Some phrases have even been identified from Dr. Hartman's book, The Creator's Dilemma. This seems to indicate the host personality remains redacted to some degree. For research purposes, Shaded Hartman was relocated to the Cauldron and Lake Lodge replica built for the redacted AWE investigation. Researchers hope a familiar setting might trigger new behavior. The experiment has yielded no results thus far. Refer to File 522-1019 for full report. Move this letter along before he gets you. Oh no, the Spooky Man letter has found you. The Spooky Man curse is coming to you. To miss the curse, you must mail this letter to the people. If you don't, the curse will get you. The more letters you mail, the better off you'll be. Sally in Houston did not send the letter, and the Spooky Man ate her cat. Terrence in Greenstone did not send the letter, and the Spooky Man gave him acne. Kyle did not send the letter, and now his wife eats dinner alone. Linda did send more letters, 30 in total so far, and look at her now. She owns 3 cars. She has all her fingers. She speaks Italian. You need to mail this letter. You better mail this letter. Don't let the Spooky Man come. He'll take your cat. Go find your stamps. Hurry. It's down here. Loot. And a dead end. AWE loading bay. Fuck. Okay. Whatever.
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Let's do this!
Night Spring Screenplay, page 3. The director steps closer to the horrible entity. He reaches out with a steady hand. You are mine now, creature. I will return you to my facility and control your power. Scientist, sir, we don't know... The entity rushes forwards and engulfs the director. He screams in pain as the scientist looks on and does nothing, like the coward that he is. Entity, I am not the one being examined. I am not the one locked inside a prison. Gradually, the director emerges from the entity. His once sparkling eyes are now empty and dull. The scientist rushes to him. Sir, we have to escape. Director, we cannot. They are in control now. I got what I wanted.
This!
Where the hell the elements go? Somewhere where I can't fucking get. Wow, these guys are actually pretty useful. There's a plant. There's a plant. Okay, so they're not going to be in there. Oh, fuck. Okay, so that's where the kill Z distance is. There you are.
Here's some sunshine to brighten your day. It's artificial, though. How does that work? And that's the last one. I should appoint someone to take care of these guys. Supervisor of Houseplant Well-Being.
Recovering How do I clear the mold? Shooting it seems to work. Oh, this isn't on the map. Huh. thought I saw a box thing. Whatever. From Mauer. AWE, what? Oh, okay. Fra Maru summary. A paranatural entity arrived on Earth by infiltrating Apollo 14 lunar mission at an unknown point of their voyage to the Fra Maru highlands of the moon. 32 hours after the return of Apollo 14 command module to Earth, the Bureau was contacted by Mr. Redacted, a White House senior official, and instructed to send a small team to the Johnson Space Center in Houston. At the base, the team examined the entity and carried out interviews with NASA staff. They learned that 4 astronauts had returned to Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent the mission left with 4 members, though they couldn't name the 4th when asked. The entity seemingly affected their memory to make its presence feel unremarkable. The entity was transported to the oldest house for further investigation. Note, an altercation between NASA security and the investigation team occurred upon their arrival. Mr. Redacted called to clarify the matter, and though tensions remained high, Bureau jurisdiction and clearance should be defined more clearly with other federal agencies. There's gotta be some form of fire. Maru supplement. The Apollo 14 entity, commonly known as Fra, underwent a series of physical examinations upon its admittance into the oldest house. The entity can speak, though its poor grasp of English language makes any meaningful communication impossible. Interview material can be found at Redacted. Its physical form consists solely of the extravehicular unit and spacesuit used by NASA astronauts. I thought he was basically a lunar rover. My bad. The same model worn by the other crew. This could be an authentic EMU taken from one of NASA's astronauts, though the suit does not bear the wearer's name, or one materialized through redacted conversion, or possibly redacted corporealization. The suit itself is slightly damaged, which is likely due to the fact that the command module did not have a 4th seat for the entity to strap into during re-entry. The EMU is entirely hollow and pieces can be removed, though this aims to agitate the entity. X-rays and spectrograph imaging have shown redacted-shaped outlines existing within the suit. For safety reasons, the entity will be contained in secure cells until more information can be gathered. I hope it isn't his corrupted now. Get any source of light to deal with this shit? fuck is happening? I can't see a goddamn thing. At this point, I'm debating letting him kill me. Fuck. How many ability points do we have? 3. I 100% need you. Doesn't work. There. Why isn't it fair? Where is it? Where is it? Where is Okay, what did that do? Oh. Open up that. Okay.
There. One less place for him to hide.
Gerbil took top head.
Alright, Ati. Was this what you had in mind?
I believe in love. I don't want to eliminate the darkness. You're one of my favorite one-hit one. Oh, I wouldn't say they're one of my favorite one-hit wonders. That would be Mr. Big. Nope, I can't go into the Lander thing, which is a shame.
Is hello? Yes, B? Worry who? C to C.
Hello?
Hello. Great about us today. All roads and no hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure. Why are you locked up in here?
Ah, casual turning. Back and front. And Gerbil took the top head. Not being pressed for that. Lady going and loosing back fry?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head? The head for tales? For reading news, jars, words, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay, take it easy. I'll take a look.
So maybe it wants something to read. Or a jar. Let's just see what we can find. This could be what it wants. Let's give it a shot.
No, jars. A head. Scotch and peppers? Head.
Okay, I wasn't right. Let's try something else. It'll like this.
Did you just grab toilet paper, Jesse? You're okay.
Head. A-S-B-E. Head.
Nope. Let's keep trying. Maybe this will do the trick?
Nope.
Rusa, you ping pong. Ahead.
Guess that wasn't it either. Huh. This might do it.
Well, that's very
Maybe.
close.
Lady, you are school and dirt for losing.
Keep that up, and I won't help you anymore.
Let's see if this will do it. I'm ready to be done with this.
Hurry, clocks, lady. The head. 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 No snacks. Head is top of all up and down. At the top. The top head.
Wait, does this thing actually mean head? Head is in a body's head? Where the hell am I gonna find that? And how did it lose it?
I could have just... So if I remember correctly, there should be some sort of grate. Yes. know if you were actually aiming at the guy. Okay, where are you? Where the fuck are you? Piece of... Ah. There we go. Head.
For a head. Is that what the prisoner meant? I guess there's only one way to find out.
Chicken station. Far tastier. Press any button?
So the helmet is what you're after, huh?
Tubes. Snug and grape. Pure grapes. Hail a lady.
You're welcome, I guess.
Lady, you are schooling dirt for
Did
losing.
Kirkland lock you up in here?
Chief Trouble? Yes. Teddy's long around. But holdout's unhappiest. Can gather for goldfishes. No wrinkle.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're doing fine in there now. Just make sure you don't go anywhere.
Jelly.
At least we helped this guy. I think. Best we leave it locked up, though. We have no idea what it is, and we don't need any more problems out here.
surprised no one's in there. Oh, fuck. Where is fucking Mold? There it is. Okay. Active investigations next. Oh. Okay. Okay, where's the healing? Where's the circle of the mind healing? Shit, wow.
Games are so realistic these days.
Okay, what time is it? 1:08. You know what? It might be time for me to go to bed at this point in time. So, until next time, have fun and take care of each other out there. Good night.